What if everything you thought you knew about UFOs was just the tip of the iceberg? All right, let's jump right in. You've probably heard the buzz about the newest UFO documentary that's making waves everywhere. It's called The Age of Disclosure, and trust me, it's not your typical alien story. This isn't the usual blurry footage or conspiracy chatter. There's something different here, something that feels like the beginning of a whole new chapter in how humanity sees the universe. So what's the big deal? Why is this documentary sparking so much excitement and even a little fear? Let's break it down first off. The Age of Disclosure isn't just about eye-popping images or some sci-fi scenarios. It's about revealing truths that have been kept under wraps for decades. The kind of truths that challenge everything we've been told about our place in the cosmos. The documentary gathers testimonies from credible sources, retired military officers, government officials, and pilots, people with first-hand experience that suddenly put the UFO phenomenon into a very serious light. One of the most striking things is how this film paints the story of UFOs not as random sightings, but as a systematic pattern of events that have been monitored and even interacted with at the highest levels. It suggests these unidentified objects aren't just anomalies in the sky. They're intelligent, they're aware, and they've been approaching our airspace in ways that defy current technology. Imagine governments around the world quietly grappling with technology and phenomena they can't explain or control. The documentary reveals that this has been a genuine and ongoing security concern, not some fringe topic for late-night talk shows. But here's where it gets even more mind-blowing. The Age of Disclosure proposes that the recent wave of openness from some governments, yes, that shocking acknowledgement of certain UFO encounters, isn't a coincidence. Instead, it's part of a carefully staged revealing, designed to prepare the public for something larger. It's like the curtain is slowly being pulled back to show us a bigger picture, one that might reshape everything from science to religion, and even our own self-identity as humans. A key takeaway here is that this isn't about fear or panic. It's about awareness and readiness. The film argues that disclosure is an inevitability. It's not just about acknowledging alien visitors, but about pushing humanity to evolve its understanding of technology, space, and what life really means beyond Earth. This has huge implications for science and technology innovation. If such advanced technology exists out there, or has visited Earth, what could that mean for our future breakthroughs in energy, propulsion, or even medicine? Another fascinating aspect the documentary tackles is the cultural shift. How will widespread knowledge about UFOs change the way we relate to each other and our planet? There's an idea floated here that knowing we're not alone could unite people beyond borders and political divides, because it puts our shared humanity into a whole new light. Suddenly, we're not just a collection of nations or tribes. We're citizens of a much larger universe, and it's not just about aliens showing up to say hello. The documentary carefully examines the different theories on why these unidentified crafts might be here. Are they explorers, observers, or something more inscrutable? Some experts argue these phenomena might be a form of advanced intelligence monitoring our progress, little by little, gauging how ready we are for a bigger revelation. One of the most powerful parts of The Age of Disclosure is how it challenges us personally. It asks us all to prepare not just for external truths, but for inner transformations. Facing something this profound is a psychological and emotional journey, and the documentary doesn't shy away from exploring what that means for faith, science, and even daily life. So why now? Why has this documentary come out at this particular moment in history? There's a strong suggestion that humanity is at a tipping point. Advances in technology have made it impossible to completely hide phenomena that were once confined to secret government files. Whistleblowers are speaking up, declassified videos are being released, and social media means information spreads faster than ever. The walls of secrecy are crumbling, and the Age of Disclosure taps right into that energy. At its core, this film is a call to stay curious, to question, and to embrace the unknown without fear. It invites us not just to watch and speculate, but to think critically about what it all means for us collectively. What does it mean for our future as a species if we're really on the verge of an encounter, or at least a clear acknowledgement that we're not alone? To summarize, the Age of Disclosure isn't just about UFO sightings. It's about the dawning of a new era where hidden knowledge emerges into the light, fundamentally altering how we see ourselves and the universe. It sparks questions about truth, trust, and transformation on a global scale. If you're fascinated by mysteries, or you've ever wondered what's really going on behind the scenes with UFOs, this documentary is a must-watch. It's the kind of content that stays with you long after the screen goes dark because it taps into a deeper sense of wonder and possibility. And here's a final thought. The era of secrets is ending. The age of disclosure has begun. How ready are you to see what's really out there? What was your favorite mind-blowing insight? Share your thoughts below, and if you want more eye-opening content like this, make sure to follow for updates.